there's a positive energy in the air here in Melbourne that really hasn't been felt here all year. It has been a long, difficult and hard winter and spring as well with those lockdowns, but the city is finally reawakening. Businesses are gearing up to reopen on Wednesday. They are preparing. Retailers are restocking their shelves for an influx of customers. As well at restaurants, phones have been running red hot off the hook. Melburnians desperate to get a table and enjoy a meal out for the first time in months. As of midnight tonight, so effectively from tomorrow morning, the following changes will come into effect. Cafes, pubs and restaurants can all reopen for 20 diners indoors and 50 outdoors. All retail can reopen and Melburnians can leave home for any reason. Those 4 reasons to leave effectively being shelved. 10 people will be allowed at weddings and 20 mourners at funerals. As well, beauty and personal care services will resume so long as masks are worn. Religious gatherings will be permitted for 10 people indoors or 20 people outdoors. The 25-kilometre travel limit will remain, as will the regional border with regional Victoria, and face masks will also remain mandatory for the foreseeable future. Then, if all goes to plan over the next 2 weeks and case numbers remain low or even no cases, as we saw yesterday, another step will be taken on November 9. Those changes will include the 25-kilometre travel limit being scrapped, Melbourne's Ring of Steel crumbling, allowing people to visit family in regional Victoria or take a holiday there. Hospitality capacity will boost to 40 indoors or 70 outdoors. Religious gatherings will also increase in size and gyms will also reopen. Laura, it has been a long and tough road to get here, from 700 cases to 0. Melburnians and their businesses have struggled to do what many thought was unachievable, and the Premier yesterday, well, he was pretty emotional as he announced the changes.
I could not be prouder than I am today to lead a state that has shown the courage, the compassion and the character to get this job done.
Now, Laura, yesterday at the media conference when the Premier, Daniel Andrews, was asked if he'd get on the beers after that announcement, he said that he'd be reaching for something a bit higher on the shelf. Now, as it turned out, that was a Victorian whiskey, so perhaps he'd be forgiven for having a bit of a later press conference today.